stars and hello world. Welcome back to the Nisai Show. We are back with the third episode of the Nisai Show, season 2. I am May, your host, and I'll be hosting today's episode. So I am now a Nisai student learning IGCSE English, NS3 Maths, Science, and History. The Nisai Show is designed for students of Nisai, where they can raise their voices, share their meaningful stories, listen to each other, and just be themselves. Today, the Nisai Show welcomes our esteemed guest, Nisai Mimi. Nice to meet you. Can you introduce a little about yourself?
Hi, I'm Mimi, and I'm from Vietnam. I'm currently in NS3 Math, Science, and English, and something about me is that I really love music.
Hey, nice to meet you. So we know each other before, right? So
Yeah.
What brings you here today with us?
So in today's episode, I would like to share my story about my music journey prior and now with Nisai.
That's amazing, and I'm sure we all can't wait to hear it. So about your music journey, how do you begin with your journey, and what sparked your interest in music?
I have been learning music since I was 5 years old, so like 8 years now. And my mom was the one who brought me into music. And as a kid growing up, I always loved music and I loved playing instruments. And yeah.
Yeah, you look adorable when you attend a talent show, right?
Yeah, I did love those when I was younger.
Yeah, it's adorable. Well, how many instruments can you play?
I can play 4 instruments. I play piano, guitar, and flute, and I play ukulele, but I don't really play that much.
What styles of music do you find most interesting?
Like some styles of music that I really like is either jazz or R&B. I think they're really like refreshing type of genres, I would say.
Yeah. I think jazz has been laying quite low, but now the resurface of it, I think it's the Gen Zs really love it right now.
Yeah.
So can you share some experiences of learning the different instruments?
I learned piano when I was 5, and also ukulele when I was 5 too, because I was doing like those talent shows on TV. So yeah, and then I learned guitar when I was 10 and flute when I was 11. Playing those instruments have like really impacted me as a person, I think.
Yeah, I think so too. I think about you talking about ukulele, I think if you play guitar, then obviously ukulele would be like a special add-on,
Yeah, because I started out with ukulele and then I learned guitar, so like it's kind of similar, so yeah.
Yeah, and for string instruments, especially like us, I think we learn at a young age. So like holding like the big guitars, and then for me, like I have the string stuck into my fingers. It really hurts. And
oh yeah,
and like I remember I was quite emotional when it comes to learning guitar, because I was really small at that time. So yeah, it was a hard time, but I'm glad I came through it.
Yeah, when I was starting to learn guitar, I had to get like this tiny guitar. It wasn't your adult-sized guitar. It was tiny, so I could actually hold it.
Yeah, I start with adult type because it is a more affordable, and then you could keep it for the long run. So, who is your favorite artist and your music inspiration, and why?
Okay, so my favorite artist has always been and probably will always be Taylor Swift. I think I really love her songwriting and her lyrics. I think they're just like really poetic, and I think her as a performer, she's just amazing. And yeah, but there are some other artists that I also really love and get inspired by. It's like Sabrina Carpenter, Leve, Bruno Mars, and Ariana Grande. I love listening to their music. I listen to it every day when I'm asleep, in the shower, in the car, everywhere.
It's like a daily dose of motivation.
Yeah, I can't live without it.
Yeah, I think you speak very fondly about artists, and that is my first impression when I met you before. And I think if I was Taylor Swift, I would be so happy to have fans like you because, like, imagine everyone listening to your music, right? And how has music impacted other areas of your life, such as academics and social interactions, and your own personal development?
I think music with like academics, it doesn't really like affect much or impact much because it's not really related that much, but like music, I think it have affected like my like because I like have to perform and stuff, and performances are quite scary and overwhelming sometimes, but I think because I do that more, like I become stronger as a person and I'm less afraid of that. So that's what I'd say.
Yeah, for social interactions for me, I think when I meet someone, I always say that, what's your taste in music? You know, like what artists do you listen to? And then find something in common to talk about.
I think that can show like a lot about a person, and it's a fun topic to talk about.
It's not easy to open up, but through like someone else's music, you could open up with the other person that you're talking to.
Yeah, because you can relate to them better.
Yeah. And also academics. I think when you're learning or doing your assignments, maybe you listen to music and it helps you.
Yeah. I try to do that, but sometimes I get distracted and like stop doing the work and start just like listening to the music. But so I try to like minimize listening to music, or maybe I'll listen to music with like out lyrics, or like, you know, those like coffee shop music.
Or I would prefer classical music. It's really good to keep you going because momentum, you know, absolutely insane. So how do you manage your time effectively between coursework, extracurricular activities, and practicing music on the online learning environment?
So I try to keep everything on a schedule, but sometimes I don't do that. But so I do that so I could like have enough time with everything. And I think now that I'm learning with Nisai, I can balance my time out better because I can have some time for my academic and then my music stuff. Yeah,
same, because I know some people who do like 2 curriculars at once, and it's very much insane, and I aspire them so much because the way they can balance out everything. But personally, I can't do that.
I feel like they have superpowers. I can't do that.
Superpowers, you know. So due to before Nisai, and how do you balance your academics and your passion with music?
So before I attended Nisai, I think I was like more focused on my schoolwork and stuff because there's a ton of schoolwork. But I think now with Nisai, I have more time to go and like do my music stuff. And I think that is really that's something I really like about online learning, because it lets you have more time for your personal stuff too.
Yeah, same, because before joining Nisai, I wanted to polish off my guitar skills a little bit more, because it was really hard because I was learning in school, like exams and everything, and my guitar teacher would kind of scold me because he's like, why do you not practice? And I always come up with the excuse of I don't have time, but obviously it's hard to balance it out, and it's my fault too because I wasn't passionate about it, really. So now I'm passionate and I want to perfect my skills more, you know.
Yeah, I'd say like learning with Nisai, you have more time for yourself too.
Yeah, it really have the flexibility of adjusting to, you know, your time and everything. And do you take part in any extracurricular activities in Nisai?
Oh, so at Nisai, I am currently in 3 clubs. That is Innovative Club, Debate Club, and Coding Club.
How's everyone in the club? You know, how do they communicate, interact? Is it fun?
So, people in the clubs are really nice, and like whenever you present something or like share something, they're super nice about it. They're like, "Oh my God, it's so pretty!" Like in Innovative Club, when we're like sharing our project, they're really supportive.
Yeah, I get that too because it's like a motivation for you to keep going. And also learning online, people say like you can't interact with someone, and I think by joining these clubs, you would get the chance to interact, make friends, you know, communicate throughout. All right, and I heard that you're a mentor, so can you, you know, expand that idea a little bit?
Yeah, so in the Innovative Club, I was a peer mentor like last time, and I was showing everyone how to crochet, which is a really interesting experience.
Well, I aspire people who crochet because you do have the patience to do it.
I don't have patience. I don't have that much patience, but I do it because it's really fun and like authentic, I guess.
Yeah, maybe if you listen to Taylor Swift and then you do it at the same time, it's gonna be very yeah.
It's a vibe.
Yeah, and I think everyone will appreciate your work as a mentor.
Yeah.
You seem like a very good one, like honestly.
Yeah.
Mentioning that, can you share any specific challenges you faced studying with Nisai?
Okay, so I think a challenge that I faced when I started learning with Nisai is I was struggling with balancing like my music stuff and academic. That I was like some of my assignments I was getting some bad grades on, but over time like I get used to the schedule and everything, so I don't make that mistake again.
Yeah, you always need time to adapt to things, and it's totally understandable. Yeah, and for me, I think my first challenge is looking at the screen for too long. And I have like me wearing glasses quite genetic, so affecting like the blue light affecting me is quite a lot. So I was trying to get time to, you know, take off my glasses and let my eyes not be tired anymore.
Yeah, I think like online learning, you have to look at a screen a lot more. So yeah, that's quite a challenge.
Yeah. What role do Nisai teachers or the mentors play in your learning journey? And how do you feel as a musician?
So I think the teachers have taught me like a lot of interesting things, especially like in English, like when we were learning about famous writers and writings from like the 18th century or whatever. And I think they're really interesting because like it's really interesting, and I think that has impacted my like songwriting, I think, in a way. Yeah,
because you need to start with something. Like if you want to write good music, you need to read poetry or look into sources that are related to it. And these like classes have really helped us to do that. And also our mentors here, and they are supporting our Nisai show. They're so nice, right?
Yeah. Everyone at Nisai is so nice.
Yeah,
I'll just say that.
I have never seen a community that is so united and so close.
Everyone's so supportive.
Yeah. And looking forward, how do you envision your future in music, and what are your goals or aspirations?
So like my plan, or what I hope my future would be like, is that maybe I'd like attend a music university or college, like Berkeley College of Music, or like maybe Juilliard, and from there I think hopefully I like get to publish my songs and sing on stages, I guess.
Yeah, seriously, I'm so excited for your journey and your future because I will be like, oh, I'm the fan from day one. Like,
Yeah. If I ever get famous, I'll give you a shout out.
Yes, I'm the OG right here. Okay, so reflecting on your music journey so far, what advice would you give to aspiring musicians or those just starting out?
I'm not a professional or anything because, like, I'm also starting out, but
Yeah.
I guess my advice would be like, just focus on your goals and don't let anyone or anything like stop you from doing what you want to do, and like set your mind to it, believe in yourself, and also learn music theory if you don't know that.
Yeah, music theory. And I think we all need to start somewhere, and just uploading your first YouTube video, for example, like you would think, oh, it's so cringe, like no one's gonna watch it. You're right?
Hold up, I just I made a bet with my mom, but that I would like upload like my music stuff on social media, and I just said that yesterday, and yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that post button is so scary. But anyways, no one's gonna watch it, but I'm still scared.
Everyone's gonna start somewhere. Like if you don't start, how would you thrive through your journey? Well, we've reached the end. So thank you, Mimi, for sharing your story with us. We are excited to learn that you have already had an amazing plan for your future. We wish you the best. Thank you, Mimi.
Thank you for having me.
Yay. Do you want to say any last words? Like bye-bye?
Bye-bye.
Okay, we will see you around. Thank you everyone for joining us. I am May, and this is the end of today's episode with the Nisai Show. We will be back soon with a brand new stories to share. Bye!